Hey, we're Boy and Bear, and we covered Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds for Like a Version.
I was actually in a bar pre-COVID and I heard the song. I was like, that'd be a really fun song to cover. And I knew I'd forget it, so I went into the bathroom and I actually recorded myself singing it in the bar bathroom. It's not me weeing, I promise. It's just a urinal sound.
Don't you forget about it. No.
I feel like you're unsure of the lyrics on that one.
I was unsure of the lyrics. Had such energy at the top of the song. As soon as we try and shift into like rock, it falls over so fast. And we're like, this isn't gonna work in our version of it. It's just gonna sound like it's just gonna sound sad as opposed to exciting. So we just went.
It's really hard in a song that has that many significant hooks, that many key changes. It's like all these things are coming out your ears the whole time. So you have to really be like, if we change one, it sort of fits awkwardly in the middle. We almost need to take out a whole bunch of them and just reapproach it from a far more neutral sort of palette.
We had taken out some significant parts of the song. There was lots of room for new ideas. I think I just accidentally started singing something and then we got so used to it. I tried to go with that youthful exuberance, finding yourself as a young adult or a teenager and a sense of celebration around that. It is relatively low in my range and it was fun to sing, but it was sort of lacking vocal punch. And I think I sung like a falsetto lead with it to try and give it some support. And the penny drops that we just thought, if we could get a female vocalist on it, I think it's gonna really lift that energy and embrace a bit more of the party vibe of like just two lead singers, everyone on percussion, everyone playing, and embrace that sort of momentum. And we heard Annie and we just thought she has such a charm to her voice and such an honesty that we thought she'd be a good fit. And we only actually started rehearsing with Annie this week.
We sent her a song.
We had been, we've been talking, but we didn't actually hear her voice in it until this week. And Miss Annie, she started singing and it was like, great, this is gonna work.
It was too late to back out of that.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Don't stop.
I think that first one we did, Walking on a Dream, the goal of that one was to actually highlight how amazing the lyrics are in that song, and we felt like taking out the big sort of electronic grooves and all those things, it made those lyrics so pronounced. They're actually really powerful lyrics.
They do kind of represent some evolution in the band too. I think the Amy Winehouse was a slightly more hypnotic groove, sort of kind of soft rock vibe to it.
You obviously just can't try and do it the way she does it, because you'll just never ever do it anywhere near as good. So
I'll never do it.
You're great.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was definitely in the other studio with far less inputs, so it was a lot of fun today coming down here and getting to use a bit more of a bigger studio kind of approach to it. It definitely allowed us to have more flexibility with the instruments and the arrangements. Yeah, DMA's one, Sure, was definitely a little bit of a conversation starter about song choice for this one. Just really liked the boldness of tackling quite a large song.
I thought too, Emma Louise did Nick Cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, she crushed that. That was so beautiful. Weirdly enough, we've landed in a slight kind of party vibe. I don't think we're ever going to be a party vibe band, but as the arrangements coming together, it felt like a sense of celebration. Maybe it's too early to celebrate, but if people feel uplift and they feel themselves moving and they feel themselves singing along, I think then that's a great result. You just perform better when you're enjoying it, and we're pretty lucky that we get to do this. So at least today, I was having a blast.
And also, like, having Annie with us on stage changed what has been a vibe for us for a long time, and that gave a whole new sense of life to the performance for us. Like, you're looking around, I'm seeing Dave, Tim, oh, that's right, Annie, great, here we go, this is fun. Yeah.